East Coast Pete back again with another show right at you. Who named that band TOAD the Wet Sprockет? They're an American alt-rock band formed in 1986 by Glenn Phillips on vocals and guitar, Dean Dinning on bass, Todd Nichols on guitar, and Randy Gus on drums. This name came from a Monty Python episode. I'll talk a little bit about that. Rex Stardust, lead electric triangle with TOAD the Wet Sprockет, was to have his elbow removed following their recent successful worldwide tour of Finland. Flamboyant, ambidextrous Rex apparently fell off the back of his motorcycle. It's not that funny, is it? The band had released without a name right up until the first gig. They had no name. Then they facetiously adopted TOAD the Wet Sprockет because they thought it would be hilarious. Glenn Phillips admitted that it was a joke that had gone on for too long. It all began in San Marcos High School near Santa Barbara, California. They played at an open mic talent contest and they did not win. The first album, Bread and Circus, was self-financed through their own label, Abe's Records. There were singles, but they didn't make much of a splash. You know, like a toad in a pond and a splash. Not much of one. Just a little trickle or some just circles going out further. That's all you kind of. The follow-up LP, Pale, was released in 1990. It was an improvement during the recording. The band signed with Columbia. Columbia wanted them to start over with Pale in a better studio, but the band declined. Instead, they turned over the masters of Bread and Circus. Have a go, Lumbo. The album didn't sell, but the singles received heavy airplay on college radio stations. And there was a video made for One Little Girl, and it aired on MTV. In 91, they released Fear, the singles All I Want and Walk on the Ocean, and were both top 20 hits, and the album went platinum. Good going. 1993, the single Brother was part of the soundtrack for So I Married an Axe Murderer. Also, it was included on a compilation album in Light Syrup. Do you ever feel like you've been wading through light syrup? Just can't get anywhere? That's probably what that one's like. 95, Brother and Good Intentions appeared on Friends. Another Friends, weird named band. This is becoming a trend, friend. Anyway, 97, the band had a mainstream hit with Come On Down. Another single, Crazy Life, appeared in the film Empire Records. That's a cool movie. It's about the death of the record industry, which is not a cool thing at all, but it's a very cool movie. Important to watch. I recommend that you do so. And for now, as far as TOAD the Wet Sprocket, 1990 was it. TOAD the Wet Sprocket went belly up. But over the next decade, the members continued to work together. They temporarily reunited to open a few shows for Counting Crows. And then, in 2006, they reformed and toured a successful Kickstarter campaign-financed New Constellation in 2013 with a follow-up titled Architect of the Ruin. And so far, that's it. It's really nice music, though. Certainly not in your face. Nothing ugly or mean about it. It's not metal music. It's kind of like a folky, rocky, middle of the road kind of thing. I think this is a Chick Magnet band. Maybe. So what do you think? Toad the Wet Sprocket. You know what a sprocket is, right? That's one of those little gears that turns around in a machine, like, you know, George Jetson. He worked for Spacely Sprockets. They manufactured little round things that go around in a circle, and George Jetson was pushing on the button. That was his whole job, just pushing on the button all day. You remember that? Oh, well, that's on YouTube too. Check it out. George Jetson.